SpaceX is about to make history yet again with the 7th test flight of its Starship rocket. This flight, scheduled for January 16th, 2025, will be a crucial step forward for humanity's ambitions towards interplanetary exploration and the conquest of our solar system. From the radical changes to the design of the Starship to its new, more ambitious mission objectives, Starship's upcoming test flight will be a manifest and a testament to SpaceX's vision of making life multiplanetary. So, let's start with the changes made to the ship itself. The 7th flight marks a significant milestone in SpaceX's journey as it features the first ever Block 2 spaceship upper stage. This upper stage will bear the Ship 33 nomenclature, and it will be coupled with Booster 14, which isn't a new design, it is a Block 1 super heavy booster, with some minor changes made to it. Ship 33, on the other hand, has undergone extensive upgrades to enhance its performance and reliability. One of the most notable improvements is the increased propellant capacity, which enables longer flight durations and more complex mission profiles. The new ship also features an upgraded avionics system equipped with a more powerful flight computer and enhanced antennas, which will drastically improve communication and navigation. Additionally, the heat shield tiles have been redesigned to withstand the intense thermal stress of atmospheric re-entry, incorporating an ablative base layer that provides added durability. On the other hand, the super heavy booster, Booster 14, despite being a Block 1 booster, is no less impressive. Sure, its redesign is considerably less extensive, however, it is nothing less important. The biggest and most important change are the improved grid fins and landing legs, enabling more precise landings that are essential for reusability. Now, enough about the changes, it's time for us to tackle the mission objectives of the 7th flight. The 7th flight of Starship is not just another test, it's a multifaceted mission designed to validate several new and critical systems and operations, and each objective is a stepping stone towards making Starship a cheaper and more reliable vehicle for both commercial and scientific missions. One of the primary goals of the test flights is to demonstrate the successful separation of the Super Heavy booster and the Starship's new upper stage. Stage separation is, of course, a complex maneuver that requires precise timing and flawless execution, and since this will be the first time a Block 2 vehicle will perform separation, it's incredibly important. After separation, the booster will attempt to return to the launch site and land using SpaceX's iconic Mechazilla system. This involves catching the descending booster with the launch tower's mechanical arms, also known as chopstick arms, a technique that has been successfully demonstrated in previous tests. If successful, this will further solidify SpaceX's lead in developing fully reusable rocket systems. Now, for the first time, Starship will also carry and deploy a proper payload during its flight. The mission will involve releasing 10 Starlink satellite simulators, which are designed to mimic the size and weight of the next generation Starlink satellites. These simulators will be deployed in low Earth orbit before re-entering the atmosphere and burning up over the Indian Ocean. This exercise is a critical test of Starship's payload deployment capabilities, a key feature for future commercial and scientific missions. Now, logically, the ability to restart engines in space is a crucial thing for missions that require orbital adjustments or interplanetary trajectories. During this test flight, the Starship upper stage will attempt an in-space engine relight, a maneuver that has been meticulously planned and rehearsed. A successful relight would demonstrate the versatility of the Raptor engines and expand the range of missions that Starships can undertake, the timeline of the flight itself. The launch is scheduled for 4 p.m. CST on January 16th, 2025, from SpaceX's Starbase facility in Boca Chica, Texas. The detailed timeline includes several critical phases. First of all is propellant landing. Liquid methane and liquid oxygen will be loaded into a super heavy booster in the Starship upper stage in the hours leading up to the launch. Then comes the liftoff. The 394-foot tall rocket will lift off from the pad, generating over 16 million pounds of thrust. Next up is Max Q. The rocket will pass through the point of maximum aerodynamic pressure, a critical stress test for its structural integrity. After that comes stage separation. The Super Heavy booster will separate from the Starship upper stage approximately 3 minutes into the flight. And then the most important part, payload deployment, which is when the Starship's upper stage will release the satellite simulators in low Earth orbit. And finally, re-entry and splashdown. The Starship's upper stage will re-enter Earth's atmosphere and splash down in the Indian Ocean, while the booster will attempt a precision landing back at the launch site. NASA plans to capture high-resolution imagery of Starship's re-entry using a specially equipped Gulfstream 5 aircraft. These observations will provide invaluable data on the performance of the vehicle's thermal protection system. Now, the road to this test flight has been paved with meticulous preparations and rigorous testing, and Ship 32 and Booster 14 underwent a series of cryogenic proof tests, spin prime tests, and static fire tests to ensure their readiness. These tests are designed to identify and rectify any potential issues before flight. Regulatory approval was secured way back on December 17th when the Federal Aviation Administration granted SpaceX the necessary launch license. This approval followed a comprehensive review process that included safety assessments and environmental evaluations, and the FAA's endorsement underscores the robustness of SpaceX's operational and safety protocols. But what does this mean for the future of the Starship? Well, the 7th flight of the Starship is more than just a test. It's a glimpse into the future of space exploration. This mission's success could pave the way for a new era of affordable and sustainable access to space. Starship is slated to play a central role in NASA's Artemis program, which aims to return humans to the moon. Specifically, Starship has been selected as the lunar lander for the Artemis 3 mission, which is scheduled for 2027. The capabilities demonstrated in this test flight will be critical for ensuring the vehicle's readiness for crewed lunar missions. Also, Elon Musk's vision of making humanity a multiplanetary species hinges on Starship. The vehicle's ability to carry large payloads and passengers to Mars is a cornerstone of SpaceX's colonization plans. The successful demonstration of Starship's reusability and payload deployment capabilities in this test will bring us one step closer to realizing this ambitious goal. Finally, Starship's potential extends beyond scientific exploration. The vehicle could revolutionize the commercial space industry by offering affordable satellite launches, space tourism, and even point-to-point travel on Earth. The payload deployment test in this mission is a critical validation of Starship's commercial viability. And while the upcoming flight is a momentous occasion, it's not without challenges. The complexity of this mission leaves little room for error, and each phase carries its own set of risks. For instance, stage separation requires precise timing and coordination, while the Mechazilla catch maneuver demands exceptional precision and education from the side of NASA's scientists. Similarly, the in-space engine relay test is a high-stakes operation that could determine the mission's overall success. SpaceX's track record of learning from failures is a testament to its resilience, though. Each setback has been an opportunity to refine designs and improve systems, as well as improve the way everything functions. The upcoming flight is no exception in this regard, as it builds upon the lessons learned from previous missions. Beyond that, And beyond its technical achievements, the Starship program has captured the imagination of people around the world and has sparked once again the same amount of enthusiasm for space exploration as was present in the 60s and the 70s with the Apollo mission. And frankly, the sight of a fully reusable rocket soaring into the skies and returning safely to Earth is a powerful symbol of human ingenuity and determination. SpaceX's progress has inspired a new generation of engineers, scientists, and dreamers who see space as the next frontier. Moreover, the advancements made in the Starship program have far-reaching implications for industries beyond aerospace. The development of lightweight materials, advanced propulsion systems, and reusable technologies could have applications in the fields ranging from energy to transportation, not just space exploration.